fact they have 5 minutes to do this?
First of all, I think you did a really good job of taking a rather short budget and kind of hitting a theme really well. The low poly graphics, the 8-bit music, and that robotic voice. It really plays to sort of you're playing a weakness to a strength. It's really good. Like I walk away with a great sense of like that 1983 computer vibe. Also the lighting is great. Like for such a simple scene, it really builds a sense of like suspense and danger that you're in this dark place with these flashing lights, and it feels very alien, even though it's such a common like office kind of setting. I did have a question for you about the 2-minute timer. It seems like a lot of those puzzles would take quite a lot more time than 2 minutes, so you have to keep coming back, failing over and over again. I'm curious in your play testing, like what percentage of people were able to complete the game, and like at what point did people start getting frustrated as they walked through the game, failing puzzles repeatedly?
It took an average of 3 tries for each playtester to get through. The light puzzle was usually the easiest, then following the safe puzzle. The hexadecimal puzzle and the riddle puzzle were both relatively complex. We didn't have a problem with frustration as much as we had an issue with people getting stuck.
Why did you choose 2 minutes?
2 minutes was a good amount of time for it. He captures the audience's attention. It builds a sense of tension. 5 minutes seems too long. 5 minutes gives the sense that you have plenty of time. 2 minutes is a very definite ending. It helps further build that sense of tension.
So one thing I think that, I like where you're going with that, and I think that 2 minutes really does build that sense of tension. One thing that I would encourage you to do is find some way to guide the player into additional settings. I think a lot of people were like, oh, I died, that's the end, I should stop. And it's good that in a game like this where it's like permadeath kind of roguelike thing, you want to prompt the player, try again, like come back, like I'm challenging you to do it again. And I didn't see that in your game, but I think that would be the one thing that I would do to improve what you built.
Thank you.
Overall, I'd agree with Eric on the idea of looking for a little more player feedback as they're going through, like a little more of a, you solve that puzzle, like it hits a little harder, like lights come on, or something that lets me kind of feel that, which I think can then kind of lead to, like when I did fail, it's like, oh, like I got through one, like I got a big reaction for it, and then I failed the second one and I had to like do it again. That could like guide you through there. Like that said though, like having tension in a game like that, like I like your 2 minutes. I think that's pretty quick. Like I would feel accomplished if I were able to, in 3 tries, go through and do that and like kind of play the game there. So I think that like aspect of the theme, and I totally agree about like the cool 80s vibe, and like I saw it kind of right away when he came up with just like a whopper. And that all looks really good. So that's you guys have like what looks like a good successful game to me. Did you think about VR at all?
We don't have the resources.
Yeah, cool. But because you definitely have the right design for it, looks like, from Interplay. So.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was a really interesting concept and some clever ideas in there. I really actually liked the fact that you used the environment to kind of reinforce the themes that the movie tried to kind of push in terms of like nuclear fear and propaganda. I have a question just about the puzzles themselves. My assumption is that they're the same every time. You basically learn by failing, and then you learn to successfully complete the puzzles and then end the game. And that it's exactly the same each time. Had you thought about varying the puzzles after successful completion?
Yes, we had just limits on time. Again, we only have 8 weeks and 40 hours. But yes, in the future, that is something we would love to do.
Okay, cool. And yeah, I guess the other thing would be, a lot of times games can make a statement, and it's very clear that by drawing upon a film from the 80s that kind of dealt with these themes, you're making a statement, but I'm not quite sure what that statement was. You know, war games is sort of about the futility of war, and there's just a lot that's kind of wrapped into it. And while I think it's a really cool premise for a game. I think in the future, if you had more time to develop it, it would be kind of interesting to see what you could do with those themes.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, thank you guys so much.